Whoopi Goldberg is back in the headlines because apparently she went on The View, and I think her time is up, but she went on The View and she said some things about a bakery that was not true. And the Staten Island bakery is now pushing back on Whoopi's comments. Let's tune into the video and see what's going on out here in these streets.
A Staten Island bakery is hitting back at Whoopi Goldberg after she alleged on The View that they refused to make her dessert for her 69th birthday over her left-wing politics.
I should tell you, Charlotte Russe has no political leanings. And the place that made these refused to make them for me.
Oh, really?
Yes.
What? Oh.
They said that their ovens had gone down, all kinds of stuff, but folks went and got them anyway, which is why I'm not telling you who made them. But it's not can't be because I'm a woman, but perhaps they did not like my politics.
Yeah.
But the bakery is firing back. They say that the reason they couldn't deliver Whoopi's order was due to problems with the building's boiler and not her politics. They even held a news conference with some other New York lawmakers, including Vito Pacello, to clear their good name. Judge, you have strong thoughts about this.
Well, first of all, I have strong thoughts about Whoopi because I think it was about 6 years ago she threw me off the set of The View. There I am because I was supporting Donald Trump. Okay, but I should thank her because I was there to talk about my book, which made #1 on the New York Times bestseller. It was a script. You could see the body language there, too.
You haven't changed one bit.
Yeah. Okay, but let me tell you a little bit.
Before she continues, man, I gotta say something here, man. I don't know what's going on with Whoopi. I don't know why she's lying. I don't know why she's acting like this. She's been like this for years, apparently. And, you know, I don't know who hurt her. But it's very sad to see an icon like Whoopi, who played in some vital movies, pivotal roles in some big time movies, especially for the black community. To see her go out like this in 2024, in my personal opinion, is sad. It's sad. And it's at this point, I don't even know what she's fighting for. It can't be just because of politics. It can't be at this point. 'Cause it's lying. We're just getting lied to at this time. At this point in time, we're just getting lied to. And when is it going to stop? For real. This is not what we deserve. This is not who we want to see. This is not what we asked for. We want to know, when is it going to stop? When are we going to get some real talk from these View women? When are we going to get some no hate, just real debate, real discussion? When? We shouldn't have to beg for this. This should be a normal thing. But these people on The View, these women on The View, they're so far gone. I don't know if there's any coming back. I really don't. Let's continue.
Oh my God. Yeah, it was crazy. Yeah, it was crazy. But look, there's no requirement that you identify the name of the bakery explicitly. If you Google Charlotte Russe, there's only one bakery in New York that carries this particular cupcake. And they wanted to pre-order it. She called. She said it wasn't my gender, it was my politics. How the hell do you know that? Exactly. They can prove that the oven wasn't working. But the next day it was working, so they were able to sell the cupcakes. So it was a false statement. It was made publicly, and they can sue for damages because it was a lie. It was defamatory. They were subject to contempt and an unsavory opinion, which is why they held a press conference. That's it.
You have thoughts about this, prime time?
So it was a Thursday 2 weeks ago, and I had Johnny call a restaurant near my house to make a dinner reservation for 6:30 for 2 on Saturday night. And I said, all right, Johnny, how'd it go? And he goes, you didn't get it. And I said, what? Because I'm not used to not getting reservations. I said, so what happened? And he goes, well, they said they didn't have enough room for you guys. And I said, well, did you say my name? And he goes, yes, Jesse, I said your name. I said, he goes, I even asked if I could speak to the manager. I spoke to the manager, and he said, no. We're not going to give him a table. So immediately I thought I was being discriminated against because I'm Jesse Waters. And now
Olive Garden would never do that.
and now I'm thinking they might just not had enough room, and that just might be their policy. It has nothing to do with my politics. But did I go out on Friday and blast the place by name?
Yep.
No. I have more class than that. Dignity? Not so much.
Taylor, you always get in where you want to go, so this conversation's foreign to you, but what are your thoughts about the...
Well, thank you. I do get in often. I
right,
have those
whatever.
persuasion skills.
You guys just packed.
Johnny, I'll teach Johnny some look, so this press conference happened during our hour, during Outnumbered, and I heard that a bakery is having a press conference. I'm like, what? Since when are we covering a bakery press conference? Did I learn the details? This press conference began by them saying, like, we are the American story. These bakers wake up at 2 or 3 a.m. This was a family business. They worked their whole lives to keep going. The boiler was 60 or 70 years old. It went out. Totally explanatory story, but Whoopi Goldberg, she said perhaps it was because of my politics. What data point do you have to lead you to believe that? Did you just make that up? The hubris you have, Whoopi, to send out the attack dogs on a family bakery, you have lost all touch with reality, and I agree, defamation here.
Yep.
Mr. Gutfeld, I know you order from this place a lot. Have you ever had a problem out getting your order?
Not at all. Isn't it ironic that Whoopi is getting a rise out of the bakery? We'll be right back. There is nothing worse than a person on television with a wide audience, and The View has a wide audience, dunking on a small business because they didn't get what they want. You're supposed to have some kind of grace when you know that you have power that somebody else doesn't. Charisma is power plus empathy. You have the power, you choose not to use it, right? That's why Trump is charismatic. Because like he could do a lot of it, but he chooses to be nice to people. This is the opposite of charisma. The best part of the story, though, is that The View put in an order to a bakery that was too big to fill, right? You know, so the election wasn't the only thing that was too big to rig. It's The View's diet. Just when you think, think about how low The View got after this election. How crass and horrible they were, and they just got lower at a time when ABC is looking at everything and trying to figure out what are they going to do to make this show relevant to people because they're getting beaten by everybody.
They did not need this scandal.
No, they didn't. Yeah.
Honestly, they need to just stop. Like, they need to stop. I don't get me wrong. Everyone should have a voice. Everyone has an opinion. Everyone has their own mind, their own thoughts. But the lying needs to stop. Seriously. Like, it's unbearable. It's unbearable. And I don't know if they're doing it on purpose. I really can't tell. I genuinely really want to know. Are these people doing this on purpose, or are we just seeing delusion in front of our eyes? Seriously. Seriously. It's getting worse and worse and worse. The more I come and see and watch The View, and listen, I don't watch The View. I'll be honest with you. I review The View, but I don't watch them because I know if I sat there and watched The View for an hour straight, I'd become one of them. And I don't want to. I'll be honest with you. I don't want to be anything like them. I don't want to be on live television complaining and being grumpy and being miserable 24/7 every episode about stuff that you can't control and stuff that is not true. I can't do it. I personally can't do it. They can do it clearly. And I'm pretty sure they better be getting paid a hell of a lot to be doing this nonsense. But no money can do that. I can't be that fake. Let's finish this off, man. Not too much left.
Bad scandal for them.
Yeah, they're baked.
I hope everybody tamps it down a bit and
Stop it.
The left is always
Are you friends with
complaining.
Whoopi?
my faith says to me, the best way to get people to get together and try to calm things down is over a meal. So I hope people...
Maybe they should break some bread.
you
Fan
talk
Mail
to them.
Friday. Fan Mail Friday. Listen. Fan Mail Friday.
Yeah, shout outs to Fox News, man. Thank you guys for tuning in. Let me know y'all thoughts about this down in the comments below. I'd really like to know y'all thoughts. It's unfortunate that we're dealing with this situation in 2024 with The View, with Whoopi. I expected her to be much different, especially when I was growing up watching her in these movies and on television, respecting what I saw. The older I got, the lesser and lesser I'm starting to see. The more and more she's speaking, I'm like, come on, what's going on, Whoopi? What happened? What happened? But thank you guys for tuning in, man. Let me know y'all thoughts about this down in the comments below. I appreciate y'all viewership. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button on y'all way out. Until next time, man. Peace.